Welcome to our video series on advanced hormone testing. In this video, we're going to talk about serum testing and how that compares to our dried urine test for comprehensive hormones that we call Dutch. So if you look at the two, there really isn't a lot of comparison in terms of how much information you're getting. So in serum testing, you can test your basic hormones, but you're basically missing all the other information that we offer in our testing. Metabolites of androgens, metabolites of estrogens, most everything to do with cortisol. You can get a morning cortisol total in blood, but when you want to look at the daily free cortisol pattern, metabolites of cortisol, melatonin, the rest of the adrenal picture, you really can't do that. Serum testing is nice and convenient in terms of when you're already going to the doctor, drawing your blood and getting your testing done. You can add on single hormones, basic hormones pretty easily. It's the most standardized test for, let's say, testosterone or estradiol. So the methods are pretty robust and they compare pretty well lab to lab. So that's a good thing for serum testing, but you're just missing an awful lot of information. So as we look through our testing matrix that we're basing this video series on, when you look at serum, you get a pretty decent test for sex hormones. The big missing piece there is really the metabolites. If you want to know what's going on with estrogen metabolites or androgen metabolites, am I making a lot of DHT? With the estrogen metabolites, how is my estrogen being broken down? That's a really important question in terms of trying to reduce risks for things like breast cancer that may be related to certain estrogen metabolites. So that's a consideration, but the general basic sex hormones of testosterone, progesterone, estradiol, those can be tested fairly well in serum. When you get to the adrenals, there's more of a void for serum testing. You can look at DHEA, you can look at a total cortisol at a moment in time, but you can't see the diurnal-free cortisol pattern, and you can't see all the metabolites of cortisol, which if you watch the video on adrenal testing will really show you the benefit of more comprehensive testing when it comes to the adrenals. When you get into HRT monitoring, there really are a lot of issues with serum testing, with oral progesterone, with sublingual hormones, with transdermal creams. Certainly vaginal hormones can be problematic because the rise and fall of hormone is so unpredictable. So I would encourage you to watch any of those individual videos if you're taking hormones a particular way and testing in serum. In some cases it works well, patches, injections, when you're taking estrogens orally. For a lot of the other situations there really are some problems with that, so I would encourage you to watch some of those individual videos. So serum testing is certainly reliable. It's easy to do when you're already doing some other basic lab testing, but when you want a really comprehensive look at sex hormones and adrenal hormones, I think the dried urine test for comprehensive hormones, the Dutch testing, is really a favorable option when you compare it to serum testing. So if you have any questions on this, feel free to email us at info@precisionhormones.com, and do watch some of those other videos as the various topics will be, I think, very informative for you. So thank you for your time.